That was very diplomatic. I love it. Mr. Rogers' army assemble. So today, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I just need something that I know is gonna warm my heart. And a couple of years ago on this channel, I watched a video for the first time, and it was Mr. Rogers. Oh, I love Mr. Rogers. We never had Mr. Rogers in Ireland growing up, and since that video, Mr. Rogers has been taken to the heart of me and my family. And a lot of you guys sent me really lovely things like bobbleheads, books by Mr. Rogers and things like that. And Mr. Rogers is something that we even showed my niece when she was really little, and she loved it too. Today, I'm gonna check out one of Fred Rogers' only interviews that he did on the David Letterman show. I wouldn't be as fond of Letterman as Mr. Rogers. He's had a few questionable moments. But for Mr. Rogers, I will watch Letterman. Before I get into today's video, do be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Otherwise, the next time you put something out in the clothing line, it's going to rain on your clothes. It's going to rain watery wetness, and that will be inconvenient. So like, share, comment, and subscribe to avoid such an inconvenient curse.
Thank you very much. For close to 20 years, millions of television viewers have been visiting Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. His calm, cool, and flappable demeanor is now legendary. Take a look at this piece of videotape.
Unflappable.
See that?
What is it?
Like a teepee, doesn't it? Of course, a teepee is a real home for some people. Yeah.
Always educating. What is it? Is it an umbrella?
Looks a little like a teepee, doesn't it? Right there it is.
Oh no. Oh no.
It helps to have two people to put these out.
It's like an IKEA thing. Oh no. Oh, he's so calm. Reminds me of trying to put up a tent on one of my road trips. I'm very tired. It has not been an easy day. I enjoyed my s'mores. S'mores? S'mores.
No. Please welcome Fred Rogers.
There he is. Oh no, we dropped a thing. Oh, he sees it.
That's for you. Thank you. This is for me?
Yeah.
It's very nice of you. This is a Mr. Rogers t-shirt.
There.
I should have worn mine. I have a Mr. Rogers t-shirt that was a gift. Oh, duh.
Very nice. Thank you.
Here's a sweater and here's some shoes.
Okay. To bring some for everyone?
Yes.
Now that sort of thing, I was surprised to see that that ever happens. Much of that go on behind the scenes on your show? Goof ups?
Sometimes things don't go right in the neighborhood. But I did get that thing up.
Oh, good.
Yeah. You can see that someday.
But often things, or not often, but occasionally things get a little goofy. Yeah.
Yes, in that next program that they're going to show on that blooper business, there's a chimpanzee that gets out of hand.
Coco?
What was, you have provided hours and hours of entertainment and education for young people. What was your own childhood like, your early years like?
I was an only child until my sister came when I was 11 years old. And I had to make up a lot of my own play, my own friends. And so I would dip into my bag of puppets and make them talk.
When you're trying to shoot a video and your dog is lapping up water. Are we finished, Chewy? Great.
King Friday the 13th, you know, speaks like this.
And Lady Elaine Fairchild would be glad to be here.
Whoa, he's so good.
Did this bother Mom and Dad? I mean, you know.
That I would speak to myself?
Yeah, you were sitting in the room, maybe talking to yourself. But,
Happily, it didn't.
He's so softly spoken.
then you got into television early, didn't you? After
30 years ago, I came right here to NBC and was a floor manager right in these studios. I remember the Horn and Hard Art Children's Hour in this studio. It was terrible. People would bring their little children and make them perform. Do you remember it?
No, I don't remember that. Was it a network show or a local show? Or?
It was local.
And they would just bring kids in and let them, yeah. Any other shows that you worked on that?
Well, the Hit Parade up in 8H and the NBC Opera Theater. My degree was in music. You know, I write all the music for the program. Incidentally, Paul, we don't have enough time for that song. That's what they told me.
Told you not enough time for the song? Okay. Well, maybe you and Paul can get together after the show. And
Sure.
If Mr. Rogers wants to do a song, you make time, okay, Letterman?
I mean, if you rehearsed it, no sense in wasting the song. Now, it's interesting, I believe you pointed out the irony of the fact that in this building now, where you started out your broadcasting career, there is now a show that occasionally has a performer doing an impression or an imitation of you.
That's right. I just met him a little bit ago. Do you think we could see that?
Well, certainly.
Eddie
Is it SNL?
There's Mr.
Now, how do you react to that? We talked to Andy Rooney about someone doing an impression of him, and he didn't seem too keen on it.
Well, some of them aren't very funny, but I think that that a lot of them are done with real kindness in their hearts. Do you think that? Do you?
Oh, that was very diplomatic. I love it.
There is one person on radio that really bothers me, though. I've heard it. It's somewhere in the Mid-South, and he tells children in my voice to do such things as get their mother's hairspray and their father's cigarette lighter and put them together. And he thinks that he's talking to adults, but he's really talking with children. And
That's awful.
I think that could cause a lot of fires.
That's awful.
Well,
That's right.
We will all defend Mr. Rogers, right? Mr. Rogers Army assemble. Shame on that radio person.
You're exactly right. It would blow up. Yeah, it would burn and be highly volatile. You have, I'm sorry you're out here so late. I would like to ask you to come back. And you have a show coming up on PBS, just briefly, if you want to mention the nature of the program.
The week on discipline.
And it's...
There's a parent special on discipline, and the whole week of children's programs, the first week of March on discipline. You know, discipline is caring, just like love is caring. And they're both as important.
They are.
I want to thank you for being here, and I hope you'll come back when you're Fred Rogers, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
I would go to war for Mr. Rogers, okay? I love Mr. Rogers, okay? And if anybody tries to cancel Mr. Rogers, we go to war, right? Can we agree that? If there's any like, oh, let's cancel we're going to war for Mr. Rogers. Agreed? Shake on it. I needed that today. I don't know about you, but some days you just need something that's a little bit light and lovely. Shout out today to a couple of people I think Mr. Rogers would think are very sound. Our first shout out goes to Brian Ediger. Brian is one of those folks you'll always see in the comment section with uplifting words for others. He recently embarked on an exciting trip to Turkey where he had lots of adventures and returned to his very excited doggy Velvet, who he's a fantastic dog dad to. We are wishing him lots of luck as he prepares for another semester of learning and teaching, and I greatly appreciate him for his positive contribution to this channel's community. Thank you so much, Brian, and a big head pat to Velvet. Our second shout out goes to Sam Fuller. It's actually Sam's birthday today, so if you see him in the comments, be sure to wish him a very happy birthday. Sam's dad Stanley was a Vietnam War vet, his grandfather Lauren a Korean War vet and a World War II vet, and his great-grandfather William was a World War I vet, and his third great-grandfather a Civil War vet. Lots of vets in that family, Sam, and I hope all of your birthday wishes come true for you this year. Thank you so much, guys. That's it for today. See you on the other side. Bye. Yeah, there you are. Oh, good as gold now, aren't you? Looking at me like an angel, like you didn't lap up a load of water in the middle of the video. We know. We know what you did.
Nope.